All right, so I have saved my game. And let me reset my timer here and get ready for a proper 50-minute session with a game. Okay. So Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning was number 7 on the list. Number 6, we got a few here that I'm not going to play. Number 2 and 1 are the last ones I'm going to play tonight. So I got a few to get through here. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is number 6, and a Rugged Warrior it was, I believe, that jokingly said, "Well, what if playing it on the hardest difficulty is on my backlog? Well, then will you do that?" So it made our community list. It gets a shout out here, but no, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna play it even on the easiest difficulty. But 3,400 users, 3,400 people are in your camp and have it in their backlog in some form or another over on How Long to Beat. It has a Metacritic score of 82, and IGN said, with a story that manages to satisfactorily tread the line between high-concept fun and grounded character exploration, Shadow of the Tomb Raider meaningfully wraps up the journey Lara began in 2013 and convincingly leaves her in a place resembling where she was when we were first introduced to her more than 20 years ago. I would have liked a little more incentive to explore the beautiful world Eidos Montreal has created, but I'd much prefer too much content than too little. There's so much to enjoy elsewhere in a game that's stuffed to the brim with ideas and devilishly challenging puzzles. I can't wait to see where Lara goes next. So Shadow of the Tomb Raider at number 6. Number 5 on our community backlog list is Sleeping Dogs. This one... 3,600 users at How Long to Beat have it in their backlog. Got an 83 at Metacritic. Game Trailers said, well-tuned driving and fighting ultimately outweigh Sleeping Dogs' inconsistent tone and relatively modest production values. The ability and status of your character ramp up nicely, and you'll have plenty of opportunity to exercise your power in a well-constructed playground. This is a cool game. I've not finished it. There was a story mission that ultimately, it was a little too frustrating for me. It was a timed mission type of thing, or it was a chase. I had to keep up with somebody in a vehicle, and I lost once. And I think actually I'd have a little more patience for it now, so I should consider revisiting it. But I was so deep into the story, I would probably feel lost. Anyway, it's a nice open city action game. With heavy RPG elements. I would almost call it an action RPG. But if you like Saints Row and stuff like that, but I'm not trying to introduce you to this game if you haven't played it. But if you've got it in your backlog, and statistically there's a decent chance that you do somewhere hiding in your backlog, Sleeping Dogs, definitely worth playing and squeezing some fun out of. Number 4, Dragon Age Inquisition. 3,700 players at howlongtobeat.com have this in their backlog, not finished yet, maybe not even started. It's got an 89 on Metacritic. IGN said, it's a surprisingly huge, dense world, and I soon realized there were still entire sandboxes I hadn't even set foot in. Even in my 100th hour, I'm still discovering. Yeah, that's a game that it's not really in my backlog, but it's a game that I want to come back to. I think once they announce a release window for Dragon Age 4, I might go back and play through the first 3 games already, because I really love the first one. I think I can learn to appreciate the second one more than I did the first time through. Now that I know ahead of time what the changes are going to be and what kind of experience I'm in for, I think I'll be able to appreciate what it does that I like. And Dragon Age Inquisition, aside from some of the UI that I wasn't a big fan of and navigating menus and stuff like that, other than that, really, really solid RPG experience. Loved that world, loved the aesthetic design of that world. So if you've got that one in your backlog and you haven't given it all the love that it is due, you still have some fun ahead of you. And then jumping up, we had a lot on our list that were kind of in this 3,000-ish range. Number 3 has a jump up. Arkham Knight, 5,600 users at howlongtobeat.com have this game in their backlog. It got an 87 on Metacritic. IGN says, if this is in fact the last Rocksteady developed Batman game, the series will end on a high note. Arkham Knight is the biggest Batman game yet, not just in map size, but in the wide range of different types of gameplay and its collection of characters. The addition of tank combat thematically clashes with everything Batman stands for, but it is fun. And having access to the Batmobile for the first time gives us a new world of possibilities for interacting with Gotham City. Arkham Knight is an outstanding game on almost every level. So yeah, if you've got Arkham Knight in your backlog, you've got a game that a lot of people have found a lot of fun in. Let's see here. Let me see if there's anything I want to catch up on here before I move to our third game of the night. Let's see. Rugged Warrior says, my dad has a book problem. He said he wants to live long enough to read all the books in his library, which I said, you're going to outlive Methuselah. And Gabriel Stinson affirms the new Tomb Raider trilogy of games are all great. Yes, but are they as great as the number 2, the game that I added to this list, which spikes up to 11,000 users at How Long to Beat? 11,000 users have this in their backlog. I can totally see it being a game like, I should get around to playing that one. I should get around to play. I haven't played it yet. I own it because I know it's good, so I bought it, but I haven't played it yet, or I haven't finished it yet. And that's Bioshock, baby. And I'm going to play the original on the Xbox 360, so give me a minute to get that fired up here. You know what? We are just at the halfway point now. I am also going to go and get some more ice so I can get my beverage in better shape. You guys can talk to Planky while I'm gone. All right. Where's my... Go. G-Banger says, looking forward to Bioshock. It always looked too spooky for me to play. Yeah, I thought so too. You know, as I said earlier in the stream, I am not a fan of horror games. And this one definitely has a lot of horror flavor in it. And years ago, when this game first came out and people were just raving about it, I was like, well, it's not a game I'll be able to play. Because I tried the demo, and it was really creepy. And I assumed that would come with difficulty in gameplay. Now these days, that is a much more reasonable assumption, unfortunately. I would really like games with the aesthetics of the Dark Souls, Bloodborne, those kinds of series to be easier, because I love that kind of aesthetic in those worlds. But it didn't used to be the case that difficulty was tied to that kind of aesthetic. Hey. Okay. And that's what I didn't understand until I gave Bioshock another try. It was actually during the first Extra Life Marathon that I ever did that I played this game and discovered my love for the franchise right then and there. And it is intense, it is scary, you guys will probably get some jumps out of me, which hopefully you'll enjoy. But the gameplay, the story, the world, man. I am planning, and I'm going to plug this at the end of the stream tonight, but I'm planning on doing a special live stream series this summer. Normally I just do quarterly live streams for the community, every 3 months. But I'm going to do one during the summer that will be 4 different live streams that'll be 2 hours each. That's going to be a Let's Play series. And my plan right now is to do a Terminator run, playing as a Terminator, in my mind, in my head canon, through Fallout New Vegas. As much of that as I can get through in those sessions. And then, you know, if enough people are interested, I would probably continue that series later in the year. But I bring that all up to say that if a new Bioshock game is announced at E3 this year, even if I've already started that Let's Play series, I might pivot and do a Let's Play of this trilogy just in anticipation of the Bioshock 4 coming out. So I'm going to have to play that by ear and see what happens. It is in the works. We just don't know any details about when. So that would be a great surprise to discover. All right, is there anything else I want to touch on here? Gabriel Stinson says, I really enjoyed Bioshock Infinite. I have tried to get into the original Bioshock twice. It just doesn't grab me like Infinite did. That's so interesting. You're not alone in that. There are a surprising number of gamers that started with Infinite because you can. You really can. You can play that without having played the first 2. But in the DLC for that, they really link those 2 worlds, those stories, in some neat ways, so that it becomes very satisfying as a trilogy if you play all 3 of them and the DLC for the third one. And the third one is a different vibe. It's not near as much creepy stuff. Let's see here. Gabriel says, Planky, what's wrong? You seem a little stiff tonight. And Rugged Warrior, yes, it's been announced that they're working on a Bioshock. It was either announced or confirmed. I don't know if they had an official announcement, but basically the story broke. It's a leak that was confirmed. At least it was a leak that was confirmed, if not an official announcement. But yeah, it's definitely a thing that is being worked on. We just don't have any details about when. So maybe it was like a leaked type scenario. Okay. I thought about starting at the beginning of this game tonight, but I thought, no, if I do end up pulling the trigger on like a Let's Play series, then I would want to just save the beginning for that. So we're just in the middle of it. I'm about maybe 3 hours into it. Hear that stomping Big Daddy. All right, here we go.
The nurses don't like me.
Let's see, what are my... Oh, there's my... Okay. Aesthetics are a moral imperative. There is so much worldview philosophical stuff being commentated on in this game. That's part of what would make it so appealing for me as a Let's Play series, is I would love to just stop and pause multiple times throughout this game and talk about, react to what they're talking about.
Eyes. I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
In so many ways, this game is actually a criticism of naturalism.
Chin up now. The Lord hates a quitter. I can hear that splicer sounding off like it's the 4th of July. Explosives are hard to come by down here. But if you get your hands on one of them telekinesis plasmids, you can catch the damn firebombs and toss it right back in his gob. Or anything else that might be standing in your way.
Alright, so I gotta find the telekinesis plasmid so I can have telekinetic powers! $16. Oh, that's pricey. Seems pricey. I've got... How many of these... I gotta go look at my controls again. Let's see here. Oh, that's to change my ammo. So... Where's the... Okay, so B is first aid. And then I think you automatically refill your mana. Whatever it's called. Okay. So, right button is switch weapon. B button is first aid. Okay. Okay. Let's see how far we can get on,
What's the matter, Frank?
It's this thinning hair, Jim.
how far I can get on a wrench.
Less and less.
You know the problem's not in your hair. It's in your cheek.
Hey, I don't go in for all that splicing. Buddy says it's not safe.
Everybody knows.
Where's the arrow? So you're gonna give me an arrow? Goal info. Atlas thinks the telekinesis is what you need to destroy the blockage. Some ads on the wall suggest you might find the plasma at a place called Dandy Dental. Dandy Dental. Is that on my map? I don't think it is. Surgery foyer. Alright, well, let's go look for Dandy Dental.
Trial of fresh air. Fresh air is not only gives you a full head of thick hair.
And 100% safe.
Ugh. Oops. There it is. Okay, that's jump. Y is jump.
Too introverted for anyone to know.
Where's that Big Daddy? Securus Medical Pavilion. Oh, jeez. Here we go. My gosh.
Wounded! I'm bleeding!
Where'd you go? Up splice. Oh! I didn't know they could heal at health stations. That is bonkers. Alright, good. So when you use a health, it like really heals you instantly. And on the easiest difficulty, you revive at those Vita chambers nearby. The nearest Vita chamber you respawn at. And you don't even lose progress, I don't think.
Who was that?
Oh, jeez. Can I run in this game? Jeez Louise. But like, I'm almost certain I read this. I didn't experience it for myself because I never died in playing this game on easy. But if you've like made progress whittling down a boss's health, the progress will still be there after respawning in a Vita chamber. Dental services. Ooh, fire plasmid, I'll bet. Oops, hold. Here we go.
Steinman, I know Medical Pavilion is your matter, but you might want to cogitate on this. Ocean water is colder than a witch's tip. You don't heat the pipes.
Let's see here. Francisco Ruiz says, hi, Christian Geek Central and everyone else. Wish I could stay longer, but have a Gloomhaven game to go to soon. Oh, I'm jealous. I don't enjoy playing Gloomhaven, but I just envy those who do because of how richly produced that game is. So please enjoy for me. Gabriel Stinson says, great streaming content as always. Going to hang out with my wife. Good night, all. Thanks so much, Gabriel. Appreciate your encouragement, and have a good night with your wife. Let's see here. Gabriel Stinson says, yes, do a Let's Play of Bioshock series. I'd love to hear your thoughts and be part of that conversation. Yeah, that would be cool. And that's kind of how I would envision it, being a Let's Play that's also like a live stream so that you guys could interact with me. I think there'd just be tons of springboards for us to chat in a Let's Play like that. So we will see. I think that there's a good chance that I'm going to do it sometime, you know. Maybe I would end up doing the New Vegas thing first and then move to that next, you know. But yeah, I'm definitely open to it. All right.
The pipes freeze, pipes burst, then ratchet leaks. Now, I realise you're a posh sort of geezer, and frankly, I don't give a toss if you piss or go fishing. But once Rapture starts leaking, the old girl's never going to stop. And then I'll be sure to tell Ryan he's got you to thank.
Oh, I don't have the fire plasmid. Okay. So I need to find the fire plasmid. Right? Unless, I mean, I don't think the electroplasmid's gonna do anything. Yeah, no. Okay. Well... should I try to hack this thing?
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
I'm feeling good right now. I don't feel like I need to buy anything yet.
Feel your cravings at the Circus of
Oh. Uh-oh. Got a little hammered there. Who in the world is breaking stuff? All right. Freaky, it's too dark. I've got too much light in my room right now. I need to either turn up the brightness or... let me see if I can do that. Yeah, let's do that. So I want to make sure I didn't miss a... okay, you know, that's much better.
A Rapture reminder. The bottom of the ocean is our home, but it can also be a dangerous place. If a bad report any unexplained...
Oh, wait a minute. I think I can zap that thing. Let's see here. Sure, let's try hacking it. It's probably gonna zap me. I was trying to get it to go there. Oh man, I totally forgot how to do this. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, swap, I gotta put that there, so swap. Oh man. Whew. There we go. There we go, yeah. Whew. Been a long time since I hacked one of those things. Oh, a first aid kit. Yeah. All right. Kyle Fritz says, I don't know why, but I'm playing Obama Battle Royale in Roblox. Leave it to Roblox to result in the creation of a game called Obama Battle Royale. Rugged Warrior says, I never hear people ever talk about Bioshock 2. Well, let me remedy that. I really like Bioshock 2. Yes, it's going to feel like more of the same in many respects, because you're still in Rapture, this underwater city. But in the years that have passed, there have not been any really great Bioshock clones. You know, Singularity is one that I think made a game that's very much like Bioshock and is pretty close to the same quality in many respects. But I think at the time, I understand why reviewers would be like, oh, it's kind of derivative, da-da-da-da. But so many years have passed with so few Bioshock games made, and Bioshock clones made for that matter, that I'm like, don't you want a game that's just like almost as good as Bioshock right now? And so I think it's totally worth playing. It's got a really interesting, you know, just this game has kind of an ending, some unexpected things at the end that really help define the experience. There's something different, but also unexpected toward the end of Bioshock 2 that I thought was great. And is just as memorable to me as kind of the reveal at the end of the original Bioshock.
You just need to slow down a bit on the splicing. Before you know it, you'll be as right as rain. Remember, a smart splice.
And, you know, one of the big differences is that in Bioshock 2, you play as a Big Daddy. And surprisingly, you know, you are not moving achingly slow and lumbering, you know. It still feels right. It still feels like I'm a Big Daddy and I'm moving like a Big Daddy would, but I don't feel like I'm moving too slow. So I don't know how they manage that when Big Daddies in this game typically are really just very slowly moving along. So nothing you need to go out and buy. We're still celebrating backlogs here. But if someone had that game in their backlog, it's actually one of the most popular backlog games on How Long to Beat. In fact, somewhere near the end of the night here, I'm going to read really quick, go through the top 10. I'm not going to, you know, give review thoughts or, you know, highlight them in the same way as the games in our community, but I'm just going to rattle off the top 10 backlog games at How Long to Beat. And I'll just tell you right now, all 3 Bioshock games are in that list of 10. All right, now there's a chance I might get a little bit stumped and stuck here because this is in the middle of a game save that I have almost no memory of. And so it seems like right now I'm supposed to be going and get the fire plasmid. I have no idea where that could possibly be in relationship to where I am now. In fact, the lack of enemies here tells me that I'm going in the wrong direction. Let's see. Well, it's telling me find telekinesis. But I think to do that, I need to first find the fire thing, the fire plasmid. Alright, now I'm kind of going in circles. Okay, this is the medical pavilion. Oh, what have we here? Dollars. I would like some dollars.
They're saving on everything.
Oh, there's some trouble. Hey! Is that the one I hacked? Oh, it's green. So it might be. Jeez, la freaking wheeze. Even my own hacked turret was scaring me. Alright, are you dead? You look totally spent. Alright, huh. Oh, something flashy here. What is this? What? Hey.
The darling is at. How dare you touch me!
Okay. Whew. This game. These are not plasmids, right? No, it's ammo. Man, I'm gonna end up going in circles here. So that's the crematorium. Now see, it makes sense to me that a fire plasmid would be in here somewhere. Oh.
When Picasso became bored of painting people, he started representing them as cubes and other abstract forms.
Hey, Melissa Leonetti, welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming out.
I've spent my entire surgical career creating the same tired shapes over and over again. The upturned nose, the cleft chin, the ample bosom. Wouldn't it be wonderful if I could do with a knife what that old Spaniard did with a brush?
Nice. Jewbanger asks, is there a dead video game franchise you guys want to come back? Yeah, I'd be interested in hearing what you guys think of that question. I assume that's kind of in the spirit of the lack of Bioshock games for a while now. Oh. Can I save? Oh, I can save. We should save. This makes me feel better to save. I'm thinking about that question. Oh.
Security cameras. I can hear the infernal things all around you. Ryan's eyes and ears.
Okay, so how do we deal with those? I do not recall. Oh, dang it. I thought I could crouch. Oh, there's a crouch button. Oh, but I can't go in there. All right. Can I jump up there? Cannot jump up there. All right. Oh! Okay. Now, how do I shoot these things? Can I plasmid these things? Let's see if I can zap it. Nice. Okay, good. Good. Alright, what does this button do? Do you have any loot? No loot. Then you are useless. Oh! What? Hacker's Delight. With Hacker's Delight, your body converts the altered current from a hacked machine into a powerful healing agent. Hack and heal! That sounds great. You've picked up your first physical tonic. Physical tonics make you stronger or more powerful. They are equipped separately from plasmids and other types of tonics. Interesting. Every time you hack something, you gain a little health and Eve. Love it. Yeah. Gonna slot that, baby. Yeah.
What is that there?
That looks like gasoline. I really, Yeah, this is about to be lit on fire here. I don't like this gasoline all over the place. Oh!
Wonders the falls. We rebuild our city and the doubters sent a fly to spoil our hope. 1,000 Adam for the man or woman who pins its wings.
Yeah, baby. There it is. Incineration. When it absolutely positively has to erupt in flames, don't wait. Incinerate. Sets objects and creatures on fire. Repeated use to increase the pain. Ages 12 and up. Beautiful.
Light up foes to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spreads.
This is our place. Ours.
Oh, crap. Hey, guys. Oh, here we go. There they go. That's why the gasoline was there. Beautiful.
All roads in Rapture lead to Ryan. Security, the splicers, the big daddies, the little sisters. He pumps some kind of chemical scent in the air. Pheromones, they call it. Makes them all dance to his tune.
Oof, this is a great game. It's all coming back to me now. I think this was maybe... Oh, I can't carry any more Eve hypos? Well, let's, Oh, wait, how do I... Oh. Okay, never mind. This might have been... Let's see. Can I look at achievements without leaving this game? This might have been one of the first games that led me to look at achievements, to just see, like, boy, what could I do on a second playthrough just to add something, a different mentality to my game, to my experience. That's another thing that achievements can be cool for. Not for the internet points. Was that Ravenous Spectre or somebody else? I can't remember that said that earlier in the stream. So let's see, what do I have left? Maxed all tracks. Purchase every slot in all 4 plasmid and tonic tracks, so that's something I could shoot for. 3 fully upgraded weapons, fully upgrade 3 weapons. Okay, that makes sense. Yep, and I like doing that. Fully upgrade 4 weapons, fully upgrade 5 weapons, acquire all upgrades for all weapons. Oof. Fully research the thuggish splicer. Oh, that's right. You have a camera and you use it to research enemies, like a little psychotic, morbid Pokemon. Well, Pokemon Snap anyway. Fully researched Leadhead Splicer, Spider Splicer. Yeah, these are cool kinds of trophies, you know, because they like a cool trophy will give you a different gameplay experience when you pursue it, and one that is not merely harder. You know, I'm not really interested in that. But just like, no, why don't you focus on this aspect of the game? When games have lots of systems in them, upgrade systems, or just ways you can interact with the world, a good trophy or a good achievement can say, hey, check out this aspect of the game and spend some time leaning into this aspect of the game, you know? And it's not mandatory, it's just kind of something you can choose to pursue. And so, yeah. Look at all these. I've got a bunch of these. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do hardest difficulty. Find every audio diary. I'm a collection junkie, so... Invent 53 tonics? I forgot that I could invent tonics. Boy. This is a secret achievement. Google to find out more about it. All right. Let's see here. Dead franchises people want back. Rugged Warrior says, I would like another Galaxy Rush and Epic Mickey game. Galaxy Rush. I think I've heard of that. I might need to look that up. No, I shouldn't. I should just enjoy my backlog. The Backlog Vault. Welcome. What an appropriate username for this live stream. Would love to see another Dead Space game. Yeah, you are definitely not alone in that. And, yeah, a lot of people especially like the first Dead Space game, which I've played through maybe a third of, only on live streams for the sadistic enjoyment of viewers, not for my own pleasure. Although I'd love to watch a live-action Dead Space movie. I saw the animated one, I think. But anyway. Okay. So we've got about 20 minutes left on this one. Let's get back into it. Oh, let's see here. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay. I think we're done here. G-Banger says, I wish they brought back SOCOM. Yes. I've not played the SOCOM games, but I know that they are fan-beloved. Okay. Next plasmid. Why do you want me to have the next plasmid? I don't feel like I need it yet. Hey!
Andrew Ryan asks you a simple question. Are you a man or a slave?
Here we go. What can this do for me? Nice. Oh boy. Scary music. I don't know if I want to be here. Oh geez. Hey. Got a little controller drift there. Okay, we good? I think we're good. Alright. Well... yeah, this game still, I think, looks really great, just because the art design is so good. That, like, even though, you know, compared to PS4 and certainly PS5, I can see the jaggies and some of the low-res textures, the art design still comes through, and that is much more important to me than than polygon count or... Oh, come on. Not cool. Oh, jeez. What is this? A new offering in the HackSmart line. Security Expert was designed for the hacker specializing in disabling electronic security measures. You won't be secure without Security Expert. Huh. Oh, cool. I don't have to replace anything. Reduces difficulty when hacking turrets, bots, and cameras. Great! So it's just a passive upgrade. Love it. Now, where did the creepy person go that was in here before the lights went out? That's what they want me to be asking. Well, I'm asking it. I just wanted to see what was there for a second. Good gravy! Oh my gosh. I don't think I pulled a muscle, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Are we done here? Have I been here? Is this where I came in? I think so. And I don't know. What is this? I don't know the code. Do you know the code? She wasn't gonna tell me anyway, right? She was just gonna kill me. Oh, look at that! 0451. I wonder what that could refer to. Oops. Beautiful. Oh! Beautiful. Oh. I could probably be using my plasmids more. I mean, I could actually probably play it on an easier difficulty. That's what I told myself. That's what I told myself after I played it through the first time on the easiest difficulty. I was like, okay, next time, I'll bump it up. And when next time came around, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I think it's the creepiness of the game. Just puts me in the mindset of, this is hard, I'm going to die, you know? Balmy Leader 6980, welcome. And they say, besides Resident Evil 7-8, there should be more horror FPS, first-person shooters. Yeah, I'm sure there are... Oof! I'm sure there's an audience for that. I don't think I'm a part of it, but this is horror enough for me. I'll take more like this. I really wanted Prey to be more like this, and I haven't gotten rid of it. Prey is not really part of my backlog. It's probably has bucket list status, even though I own it. I didn't finish Dishonored because it got a little bit too much like an environmental puzzle, and I think Prey is one I want to come back to. It was too many jump scares were getting on me, but I love the world. I don't think the environmental puzzles got too boring or irritating for me, so... Beautiful. Here we go. Oh, geez, Louise. Nice. Okay. Are you laughing at me? That's not nice.
You're crawling!
Good gravy! What the oh my gosh! It's a rocket launcher. That's insane. You got special ammo. Press thing to change ammo type. Pick the right ammo for the right enemy. I hope that was right. Use armor-piercing pistol ammo against armored targets. Okay, so that was a tip for next time for machines, maybe. Okay. Okay, good, good. Yeah, love picking up stuff. Especially if it has good sound effects that go with it. Little clickety-clackety, chingly-jingly sounds. Love it. Makes me feel good. Wait, did I come? Is this the way I came? I see something flashy on the floor. Oh. Oh, I see you in there, and I want you. Okay, this is a new place. I've not been here. Huh. Old Tom Whiskey. Alright, that thing's not... It was seeing me. I thought I was too far away or something. Oh! Come on! Alright. Should have used the armor piercing, but oh well. I got it all uptight. Too much pressure in the moment.
Clinical trial lot 44, Dr. Su Chong, client Fontaine Futuristics. Subject age white male, one Roland Wallace. Can you hear me, Mr. Wallace?
Yes, sir, Mr. Su Chong, sir.
Very well. Right, I'm introducing lot 44 now. We've codenamed the lot 44 Enrage because of its tendency to... Nurse? Hold him down! Nurse!
Doesn't sound like that went very well. So I'm curious to hear, like, what games you guys would say are currently near the top of your backlog. I mean, it's one thing to say, oh, it's in my backlog, like, because we can have I have a huge backlog, technically speaking. But there's a lot of them that are kind of in that lower tiers, like maybe I'll get to, others that, like, I'll probably never get to. But I'm curious, like, what is games that, like, you know, they're not too far away from you conceivably getting to, that you kind of have in your head a little bit, that are haunting you a little bit as a game that that you want to get to. What one or more games would you list as being in that category? For me right now, it continues to be Monster Hunter World Iceborne, Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I have yet to check every location in that game, and I am gonna love checking every one of them. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Those are probably the big ones at the top that I'm actually currently rotating between. That's kind of a typical night for me lately. But not too far below that would be some of the open world activities that I could still do in Spider-Man for PS4. I'm trying to think of what else I currently have installed. Oh, it doesn't really qualify as a backlog game because I've beaten it already, but I just started a second playthrough of The Outer Worlds because I rushed my playthrough a bit the first time, and there was like whole areas of the world I never saw, whole areas of the game I never saw, maybe even a companion I never saw, and I want to take my time with that one, so here we go. Wrench Jockey bulks up your upper body, allowing you to wield club-like weapons with unprecedented skill and power. Great. Boy, and they keep showing me these empty slots. That's thrilling. I have unprecedented wrench power. That's what I have now. Let's see, Rugged Warrior says, now that I've been playing Nier Replicant, I can finally start Nier Automata. Also been working on Control. Oh, yeah. Oops. Crap, I was trying to stand up. This game, the buttons that do certain actions are just a little bit different from what has really become standard since these games came out, and so I can get a little confused. Now, telekinesis, in theory, should be around here somewhere, right? But Control, yeah, that's one that I picked up when it was on PlayStation Plus, available on PlayStation Plus 1 month, and I picked that up, and I did try some of it. It wasn't enough of my kind of game to stick with it, but they added an easy mode. That's what drew me into it. It's like months after its release, they added all kinds of cool difficulty options, which is what really made me say, pull the trigger, you know, when it was free. Let's see here. Jewbanger says, Pathfinder Kingmaker is a game I keep wanting to come back to, but the controls are too clunky for me to get really deep into. I also need to make more time for the Arkham Horror card game. Oh, okay. The physical version, I mean, that game's so popular, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a digital version, but, yeah, I've heard great things about the Arkham Horror card game. That's too much of an investment for me, because it's like a living card game, and so you have to keep investing in it more and more and more. But I have a love-hate relationship with Pathfinder Kingmaker these days. I may not ever end up finishing it. I loved that game. It was one of my favorite games of last year. But eventually the crashes got to me, where I started losing patience with them and a few other game elements, but mostly those crashes. I think I need it to be patched up and to hear confirmation that it's done crashing. But very, very enjoyable in so many other respects. Really, really enjoyed that game. Bommy Leader 6980 says, as messed up as this is, I almost laughed when you killed that woman. Yeah, I don't think that there's actually anything messed up about that, because, you know, as gamers, you know, humor is about a juxtapositioning of the unexpected. And I think that video games themselves, when you're being violent in a video game, there is something funny often about the violence, because there's a part of our brain that knows this is like, violence is wrong, killing is wrong, and yet we are having this experience where we feel very indifferent about it, and that's disjunct and that's weird, and so humor can arise out of that. And so I think that like, people getting like concerned about violence in games, in many circumstances, when you laugh at violence, it actually traces back to something psychologically in you that is good, that is a recognition that, oh yeah, this in the real world, this activity would be totally wrong or preposterous for someone to do, you know. So anyway, that's probably much more of a rabbit trail reaction than you were looking for. Jill Nelson says, my backlog is Bad Dudes, Life Force, and Super Mario Bros. All NES games. Bad Dudes. You gonna try and finish that without cheat codes? Is that why? And Life Force 2? Is that why they're on your backlog? And Super Mario Bros? I'm guessing you haven't finished those games, and that's why they qualify as your... Because games back then, it's not like they had all these extra things you could do in them, these different trophies and stuff like that. So it's just beating those games, maybe, that puts them in your backlog. Man. Alright. Well, let me know how that goes. Jewbanger says, gotta head out early. Thanks for the entertainment. Good night. Jewbanger, thank you so much for coming. It was really great interacting with you. Alright, let's try this hack. Oh, geez. Well, that doesn't look good at all. I've lost already, dang it. Alright, listen. I need to auto-hack this. Oh, dang it. I was hoping the telekinesis plasma was going to be in there. Oh, well. Well, that was going to be way too hard anyway. Oh, I'm almost done with this game. I'm probably not going to find telekinesis here tonight. But I'll tell you what I did find. I refound my love for Bioshock. This is a great game. Alright, I think I've gone this way before. I think I am now going in circles a little bit. But that's alright. I gotta be systematic about this stuff. Oh, there's something. Can I get that? What is that? Oh, just armor-piercing bullets. Okay. It's funny, your own footsteps are panned just far enough right and left that it's easy for me, when I have headphones on, to mistake them for someone else's footsteps that's suddenly right next to me, you know? So even just hearing myself walk is a little unsettling. Oh, I remember this. I pick up this shotgun, lights go out, and I get attacked. Here we go. Oh, geez, where are you? My gosh! Oh! Alright, this new weapon. That shotgun was not near as useful as I wanted it to be. Alright, I need to collect this stuff, and then I need to angle my body in a direction that I'll sensibly know where to go when I load this save again. Right? I just came in this door, so we're gonna go this way. Okay? This way. That's our save. Yes, that's just fine. Okay. Hey, I wanted to let you know there are some dates below in the description of some live events coming up that you may not want to miss. And also, while I have your attention, check out my playlists to see some content that maybe you missed already that you'll be glad you found. That's all.